Welcome back, pro wrestling fans. Welcome back, IWC. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. And I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. Coming to you live to tape, 25 feet below the surface of the earth. Here for another episodic YouTube adventure on Chaos Corner for Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. We have story time. I can't thank you guys and gals and subscribers and fans and friends that are here. It means a lot to me. This is a temporary distraction. This is a stress reliever. I haven't been down here in the bunker in quite some time because we've been on the road. Meetings, conventions, all kinds of meetups to book venues to see what's going on in the independent pro wrestling world, especially at my home company at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. Shout out to my mods, Austin Nance, my brother from another mother, and of course the OTS Tribal Queen. If you see this, Queen, we're thinking about you. We hope you and your family are okay. Get in touch with myself, or Austin, or Don Tony, or of course your family, JD, and off the script. We miss you. We're thinking about you, Queen. So I hope you see this. We have quite the story time here today. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We're going to go through several different parts and several different chapters. This book was put together by the unbelievable author, former employee of WWE, and that would be one Brian Solomon, who's coming out with The Irresistible Force in a couple of weeks. The story of Gorilla Monsoon. That'll be worth the price of admission alone. But we're going to go with some pro wrestling facts. Thank you, Brian Solomon. Fans, we're going to get off all the other social media platforms and meet back here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow me over on X at Big Daddy GOC, and the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. If you want to be a little more personable in the smaller circle, follow me over on Facebook. There's 2 accounts. They're very personal. They show my family, my friends, all the events that I'm involved with. And they're under 2 names. Obviously, I'm the Guardian of Chaos. Over on Facebook, it's J Brony. Just like it sounds for all you jabronis and neckbeards and mouth breathers and geeks and goons and virgins and who have the brain of a dehydrated baby. I mean, but no offense, man. Lighten up. What I say. Kayfabe, man. So that's J Brony, just like it sounds. And then, of course, in honor of my heritage, if you want to get a little more personal with the GOC, I mean, hey, that's me. Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. Let me say it again. Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. So that's my social media. If you guys want to follow me here in the post section on the YouTube channel, I post almost every day over on X. I post just about every other day or nightly on Facebook. And of course, here on the channel, there's 6,000 videos, 1.5 million total views. The push is on because we're right on the cusp of 3,000 viewers. And for this platform, that's fantastic. Because this isn't a fucking podcast. This is a show. I say it all the time. So you come here to learn actual facts, get an honest review. So you're better off when you walk out of here than when you fucking walked in here. And I apologize for the cussing. In order to get respect, you have to start with respecting yourself. Once you do that, you open other people's minds to respecting you. There's 3 types of people in this world. Those who don't know what happened, those who wonder what happened, and people like the GOC that make things happen. I want to thank everyone that has DM'd me, inboxed me, emailed me, texted me, and actually even picked up the phone and called me for all your well wishes on the physical issues that myself and the wife are going through. She's doing fantastic. 4 months out of total knee replacement surgery, and she's passing with flying colors. Myself, The physical injuries have caught up from being in the gym, 25 years behind the walls, martial arts, training, powerlifting, and of course 30 years on my pro wrestling journey. 40 years, but 30 in the ring, taking the fucking bumps, coming out 2 or 3 times a night as a pro wrestling manager. But you guys know that already. And of course, 50 years plus historian, researcher, agent, producer, hanger up of flyers, sweeper of floors, part of the ring crew, promoter, ticket seller, fan, smark, mark. That's right, I said it, a mark, and I'm proud of it. Speaking of marks, and no offense, man, there's several other gentlemen that I follow on YouTube that have their own channels, that are fans, that are in the know, whether they're moderators from the big shows or guys that I hooked up with through the bigger podcasts, which is JD from Off the Script, JD from New York. There is none better. There's Don Tony from the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show. There's nobody more of an OG than Don Tony. There's the Chi-Town Smark, Heel Jesse. There's Brian Solomon, the Solomonster. There's the Wrestling Council. Of course, there's the Rick Del Santo show. Also, the Power and Glory podcast. Jim Cornette, obviously. Dutch Mantel. You can't go wrong. So that's where I met a lot of the guys and gals and subscribers and friends of mine. And I want you to go out and subscribe to their channels. Hooligram. My brother Hooli, I hope you're doing well out there on the West Coast, up in the Pacific Northwest. Follow Hooligram's channel over on YouTube. And of course, there's Big O, Otis, over at Big O Gaming. Follow his channel. He also covers pro wrestling and the NFL. And then there's the steady one. He's been grinding. Funny Rob, baby, a.k.a. Hoodie Rob, baby. And of course, their co-hosts and friends and everyone in that inner circle. There's the Mid-Mo Smark, who's always looking to decode kayfabe. There's my brother, the big man, the enforcer of the squad. And that would be Future. Throw him up, Future. Let's see the buys. And then there's my brother, my boy down Louisiana. Louisiana way, right by Shreveport. Speaking of Louisiana, Mid-South area. And that would be Scripps. He's flipping his script at the Scripps Wrestling Federation. There's several others as well. There's Kratos. I haven't heard from Kratos in quite some time. But I know you guys are watching. Check my brothers over at the Wrestling Council. Comic Book Bob. Hollywood. And here's Johnny. What an unbelievable artist, Johnny. And of course, the aforementioned Professor from the Pro Wrestling Wire and the Rick Del Santo show. Those are all my boys and brothers and connections and everyone. And if I missed you out there, man, I'm sorry, bro. Much love and respect. So, again, as I do the opening monologue here, I want you guys to go over and follow those other shows, those other podcasts. Hook up with them. It's an unbelievable community. There's a lot of good in the IWC community. So I always like to give props and shout out and respect. And listen, it's not about getting yourself over. It's about giving the rub and pushing others over. Putting them over. It's just that simple. I've had my time. 40-year journey, 30-year career as a manager, multiple Hall of Famers, and not paying for it now with the injuries, but I'm still holding it down, keeping it real, and maintaining. The over 50, the over 60 demo god, the old man brand, as I keep throwing up the buys, because I know I got to continue to go with the gym and get everything straightened out, man. So, just to give you the opening monologue, I'm coming back. Pro Wrestling Fact. Brian Solomon, unbelievable part of the Arcadian Vanguard Network. Again, Brian Solomon has written for PWI. He still does, Pro Wrestling Illustrated. He's written books about the original Chic, Blood and Fire. I have it right over here. Again, Irresistible Force is going to be released very soon in a couple of weeks. He has his own Shut Up and Wrestle podcast. I mean, Brian Solomon, it doesn't get much better. And he worked in the front offices. He worked at Titan Towers, just like here in the shadows of Titan Towers in the greater New England tri-state Northeast area. Solomon is a young man, compared to me, who knows what he's talking about, does his research. Author, father, husband, friend, someone in the business who's credible. It doesn't get much better than Brian Solomon. So we're going to be referring to this book. So don't go anywhere, all right? I'm going to come back. This is the opening monologue for Chaos Corner. We're going to jump right back into it. So come on back to the YouTube channel, and I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Austin, are you with me, brother? Drop an elbow on that like button, maybe even finger poke it. Give it an eye rake. Share, subscribe, leave a comment, go over to the post section. I want to hear what you have to say. I've been putting up a lot of original content. I want you to check it out. I want you to check the shorts. And again, you can become a member. For only $2.99 a month, you'll get special emojis. You'll get certain other stickers that you can put up there. And it's a great way to support this channel. Because you know I barely make a nickel off this. I mean, YouTube, I'm still in appeal with them, who still owes me well over a K. But they've allowed me to be back on the air and at least put up commercial ads, which nobody likes. But that's the only way we generate any support for this show. Again, the easiest thing you can do, because it's free, and it means something to get us in the algorithm. Subscribe, hit the like button, pick up your chair and smash the like button. Leave a comment, get in the algorithm. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals out there. Our demographic is almost 30% female. Not only United States, UK, Japan, Mexico. That's where my crowd comes from. At one time, we were averaging 60,000 viewers a week. YouTube put their foot on my throat, and then we dropped down to about 5,000 a week. So we're trying to rise up, because I'm going to be here no matter what, out of love and passion. And my connection as an insider and a fan just like you, no better. And that's why you're here, for the reality of a face to the product. You still with me, Austin? Don't you dare miss it.